Screamer, a shadowy figure you never want to encounter in the backrooms. A creature that feeds on chaos and despair. It's known to lurk around in the darker areas and levels of the backrooms. As we already know about Smilers, Frowners, and Rattlers, Screamer is also similar in nature. However, the one characteristic which sets it apart from the rest is its distinctive green glow. Rather than the usual white, it glows green. And the scream. Screamers, as their name suggests, are known for their deadly screams. Prolonged exposure to it can kill you within a matter of minutes. But before we move on, let's give a shout out to Mason and Shark for this fan-made entity idea. So, by appearance, a screamer resembles a floating human face, with facial features, with eyes, nose, and a mouth, which looks like it's screaming. However, the rest of the body remains invisible. So we're not sure whether it's having all the humanoid features with legs and hands, or it's just a screaming face. Screamers, unlike their counterparts, the Smilers, remained undiscovered until a later date. It wasn't until the year 2020 that their existence came to light, following a gruesome incident in Level 6, famously known as the Lights Out. A group of wanderers were found dead. Only one survivor emerged from the darkness, and that treacherous level who was the first person to report about the Screamers. Level 6, as you all know, is shrouded in complete, profound darkness, with any artificial sources of light being immediately extinguished upon entry. The absolute absence of light in Level 6 makes it a perfect place for the Screamers to hide. And since the first discovery, there have been so many reports of wanderers spotting a Screamer until finally MEG had to consider it as a legitimate entity. Few of these reports claim the entity to be just a screaming face, while many others state that they've seen a complete human body covered in darkness. Some also go ahead claiming it's a supernatural being. But in either of the cases, this entity does exist within the concealed depths of the backrooms. Apart from Level 6, Screamers are also seen in other darker levels too, like Level 8.55, Caved In, a treacherous and eerie subterranean level which appears to be an abandoned mine shaft that's pitch black. And there is no source of light to guide wanderers through the claustrophobic tunnels. Then, in Level 412, Surrounding Darkness, a naturally dark level which consists of huge limestone pillars that are evenly spaced next to each other. Also in Level 82, Corrupting Heat, which appears to be a complete void island, and other similar levels like this. Due to the extreme danger and hazard associated with these levels, they were largely unexplored by most wanderers. Hence, the Screamers remained concealed and hidden in these levels for an extended period of time. But ever since their revelation, numerous wanderers have displayed an intriguing curiosity and desire to visit these levels and uncover the secrets of these enigmatic beings. Unfortunately, they seem to overlook the grim reality that these are infamous, notorious, blood-hungry entities. Facing them should be avoided at all costs. As a result, so many wanderers have lost their life so far, with only a few managing to escape. And it's from the harrowing logs of these survivors that we're learning more about this entity. What do you guys think? Would you want to visit these levels too? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Even though Screamers are a lot different from Smilers in terms of their appearance, they still share several common characteristics. Much like Smilers, Screamers thrive in dark, damp environments. and they become agitated by sudden flashes of light or visible light sources. Screamers are also highly sensitive to light. Wanderers who venture through dark realms relying on light sources can run the risk of provoking screamers. Once you do it, it would be then really difficult for you to get past them, especially when the entire level is shrouded in darkness. When you provoke a screamer, it's not just one. You might end up provoking an entire nest of them, which would then be a nightmare for you. The only way to get away from a screamer is to run as fast as you can to a slightly lit area. But such opportunities are rare, especially in dark levels. One more way to defeat them is to throw away the light source so that they wouldn't be able to chase you. However, this method has its own disadvantages, considering if you throw away the flashlight, you might not be able to get out as well. So my suggestion would be to never visit such levels which contain screamers in it. That's the best way to stay away from them. One interesting fact about screamers. Screamers leave their footprints, which look like green liquid drops that glows in the dark. So if you come across something like this in the backrooms, you should know you've just entered a screamer's infested zone. You should leave the level as quick as possible before you awake the entire herd of screamers. But if somehow you were caught by a screamer, their usual attack is their shattering screams. With every scream, it releases a torrent of destructive energy, causing excruciating pain and ultimately leading to the death of its victims. The entire process doesn't take more than a few minutes. So when it comes to power, I think screamers are way more dangerous than smilers. Smilers mostly attack on the face, leaving the victims with facial injuries, but not fatal. However, a screamer attack usually ends up in death. Also, a screamer can travel faster than a smiler. When pursued by a smiler, it looks like floating in the air. But while a screamer's chase looks much more sharpened and intensely focused. This leads to a theory that maybe the screamer indeed possesses a full human body, which is running after its victims. However, the profound darkness conceals most of its form, leaving only its luminous face visible to the wanderers. But again, this is just a theory, which is not confirmed yet. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So to conclude, I can say, whether it possesses a complete body or not, in either case, the screamer is a very dangerous entity compared to smilers.